So I just got back from Myers, and I just had to go get some milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I get silk milk. And I get the milk, and the cashier's like, "Hey, do you want me to put the milk in the bag?" And I was like, "Why would you put it in the bag? Just keep it in the jug." And he gave me like the weirdest look. I was like, "What the heck is your problem?" We literally almost got into a fist fight. I was like, "Why would you just pour it into the bag? Why would you not just keep it in the container?" Makes no sense at all. Alright guys, so I'm gonna change out the oil and I'm gonna change out the coolant on my the Grand Cherokee I just got. The guy said it needs a new heater core, but we're gonna test that out and see if it actually needs a new heater core. If it doesn't, that would be so freaking awesome. Alright guys, so this is the Jeep. Nothing special, just a 98 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, inline 6, 4.0 liter. I got it for, like, when it came down to it, basically like almost less than 300 bucks. It was 400. It came with a subwoofer. I sold the subwoofer for like 150 right away that day. So basically, I got it for like 300 or so, a little under, like 250. And what's wrong with it is it has a bad heater core. So that's like $1,000 easy if you go to a mechanic to get it done. But the part itself only costs about 50 bucks. But it's a really long process. So if you have any type of problems with the heater core, this is what you can do for free. It's like $5 bucks. So this one right here and this one right here. Hold on a second, I'm gonna get a light. So this one right here, this one right here. So this guy and this guy go into this tube and this tube. That's the coolant going this way, and then this other one's the coolant going this way, and that's the coolant from your radiator, of course. Where the hell did all this stuff come from? Okay, so you got a hose right here, you got a hose right here. This is connected to your radiator. One of them goes in, one of them comes out. That's for your heater core. That's what heats your car up. My heater core leaked coolant everywhere, so it would make foggy stuff all over my window and all kinds of just bad stuff. I just cut them off and then made them go in a circle. So when the coolant comes out, and then it just goes right back in. But then you don't have a heat in your car. When your heater breaks down, ain't got no heater in this Jeep. It's cold. And then after you do that, you basically just put a funnel in here that would stick up so that the fluid is above everything in here, so that all the air bubbles will come up this way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Right now I am draining the oil. Kind of a mess down there. Let me get the light. That one was on me, not gonna lie. The oil dripping down, I had the pan too far forward because when you undo the plug, it shoots forward a couple feet. So I had the pan just a hair in front of it, but I thought it was enough underneath it where when it just came to a little drip, it would still catch it, but when it came to a drip, it was right next to it, and I went inside and wasn't out here to watch it. One of the reasons that a bad heater core is so horrible is that your floor will get all wet, and that's from your coolant leaking. So I'm gonna take the filter out of this shop vac up all that coolant. It should not leak again. That is good oil. That is bad oil. It's pretty clear over here. Pretty pitch black. Wow, that is solid black. They waited a long time. That's just from that Jeep. Too small.
No, I know what it is. What? It's that stuff that's swimming in it, isn't it?
What are you talking about? No, sweet sour. Sweet sour noodles. They're from Thailand.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's the stuff that's swimming.
They might be from Thailand, though.
I don't know. That's like a tiny little bit.
Yeah, because this is it.
Oh
my gosh!
Yeah, it's pretty spicy.
Oh, I just touched my tongue to that. All you do is touch your tongue to it. It's burning. My tongue is burning.
You take a bite if I take a bite?
I'll taste it. I just want you to taste it. I'm gonna taste it.
No. I don't know. I'm not touching your spoon. Oh no! Just put it. You're gonna touch your tongue to it and that's it.
It's burning. My tongue is still whole mouth is starting to
You
burn.
eat it. I'm gonna eat this.
Oh wow. That's really hot.
That's really hot. It's delicious though.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
that
it's
hurts your
not.
throat once you swallow.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, I can't even imagine. No, hey!
It's not good for your body to have too much sweet food.
Lactose tolerant. Alright guys, so I got the Jeep, I got the oil changed on the Jeep. Also I've got some 32-inch tires I'm about to put on it pretty soon. And I'm pretty sure that a stock Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo without a lift or anything will fit 32-inch tires. But if you're rock crawling or something like that, you're either going to want to get at least a 3-inch lift. Well, you're at least going to want to get a 3-inch lift. Otherwise, you can take an angle grinder, and there's like 2 or 3 spots on each wheel well that it'll rub, and you can just kind of carve those out with the angle grinder. Alright guys, I'm looking forward to today for a little bit now. I'm gonna hollow out my catalytic converter on the Jeep. This is what I'm gonna be using to cut off the cats. Just a battery pack. Gonna plug this into it, crawl under there. And that guy right there, that's the air intake, okay? So that's where the air goes in. So basically the more air that goes out, the more air can come in, and fire needs air. It just makes the engine work better, go faster, take off faster. It's just all around better. This, if you pull this cover off, that's your filter. That's your filter. That's it. It's like 1 inch thick. And then that box, this metal thing right, or this black thing right here, this is where the air goes in at. And there's like a cover that capped it, that kept it from really pulling in a lot of air. So I cut that cover back, so it's open now. And I'm gonna modify that front grille, which is what goes over top of that. It covers it. So I'm gonna cut a hole in that so that the air just goes right into there. You can see it right there, that tube right there goes into it, goes into there, and then goes back there into there, makes the flame, does the thing, and then comes out down here somewhere around there, wherever the exhaust is, whatever. So air's gonna go in a lot faster. So I'll turn it over so you can hear it start without the cat. And also I pulled this front bumper off because look at all those cracks and everything. I'm just gonna put Bondo or something on the inside so that it looks like it's a full bumper, and then I'm gonna paint it all black, maybe even rhino line it. My cat loves candy.